Last time! We're not Jet Boy and Jet Girl. I don't care if I get to be Jet Boy. Those names suck.
But it's a French song. Street cred with the indie crowd. The Damned do a cover of it.
Then we should be the Damned. That is a way cooler name.
Hello Internet, my name is Billy, and this is your guide to the Ventureverse, a YouTube series in which I look at each episode of the Venture Brothers and give a brief synopsis, point out interesting facts, talk about its place in the greater canon of the show, and finish it off with some personal thoughts about the episode. In today's video, we will discuss Season 2, Episode 8 of the Venture Brothers, Fallen Arches. This episode first aired on September 3rd, 2006, and was written by Doc Hammer. Let's get into it. There's a lot going on in this episode, but the main story is about the Order of the Triad, Dr. Orpheus's old team, getting approved for their very own arch-nemesis by the Guild of Calamitous Intent. Orpheus, Al, and Jefferson Twilight hold auditions for their new nemesis, and in the meantime, the Monarch tortures a prostitute, 21 and 24 flirt with striking out on their own, Dean tries to entertain Triana, and Dr. Venture puts the finishing touches on a walking eye. Dr. Venture watching the walking eye is a reference to a scene from Cool Hand Luke, in which a bunch of guys on a chain gang watch a beautiful blonde wash her car. Monarch's back tattoo is straight out of the movie Red Dragon, and if it wasn't totally clear, it's temporary. It's supposed to be coming off in the shower. Hey, more clips of sexy ladies. When Dr. Venture is giving Dean the birds and the bees talk, he specifically references the music video for Whitesnake's Here I Go Again, featuring Tawny Kitaen writhing on the hood of the car. The answer to the question,
why would a company called Franco-American make Italian food?
Is pretty boring. Turns out the dude that founded the company was French. Yeah, I thought that might have been more interesting before I Googled it. This episode features a whole ton of first appearances. First, we have the first ever reference to the Peril Partnership. It'll be years before they get referenced again, but I think they were building to something big with the Peril Partnership in the final season of the show. We also get the first appearance of Blackula Hunter Jefferson Twilight and the Alchemist, who make up, along with Dr. Orpheus, the Order of the Triad. We get the first appearance of their arch-nemesis, Torrid, who's not really around a ton, and we get the first appearance of murderous moppets Kevin and Tim Tom, as well as our first look at Dr. Girlfriend in her former Lady Au Pair costume. So did you ever watch something with a friend and the whole time you're apologizing for the show? It's usually so much better than this. Sorry, this isn't a good one. That's kind of this episode for me. Back when this first aired on TV, it aired the week after Victor Echo November, an irrefutable top 10 episode of the series. And I happened to catch the first airing of that episode at a buddy's house. After seeing Victor Echo November, he was pretty interested in the Venture Brothers, so we got together the following week and watched Fallen Arches, and any positive feelings he had about the show completely vanished. Honestly, this episode may be great, but for me, it will always be the episode that turned off Craig. And for that, I'll always kind of have a hard time appreciating it. I've talked a lot this season about several episodes feeling jam-packed without feeling overwhelming. To me, this one's kind of overwhelming. I mean, there's not only an A plot and a B plot, but a C plot, D plot, and E plot. And because of all that stuff going on at once, this may be the first episode that really says screw you if you're not a fan and if you haven't seen every preceding episode, which describes almost every post-Season 3 episode of this show. And while I say all that as a criticism, the fact that this show has such a huge barrier to entry kind of makes it feel like a secret club of which I love being a member, because I love the Venture Brothers. As always, thank you for watching and go Team Venture. Tune in next week for Guess Who's Coming to State Dinner. If you dug this video, share it with a friend, and if there was some huge thing that I missed in this video, follow me on Instagram at Ventureverse Guide to see these videos early and offer your input before I upload the final product.